I became wealthy after realizing this. Jeff Bezos. Welcome, future millionaires, to another episode of Rich and Affluent, the channel that's dedicated to unlocking the secrets of financial success and paving the way for the next generation of millionaires. Today, we're delving into the mind of a man who went from obscurity to becoming the second richest person on the planet. Yes, you heard it right. We're talking about none other than Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos' meteoric rise to billionaire status is attributed to a mindset and strategy. The key insight that transformed Bezos into the world's wealthiest is not just wealth, but a mindset that drives success. This success story serves as a blueprint for personal financial ascension, providing a roadmap for those seeking success. Stick around, because today we're revealing the key insight that changed everything. This isn't just another success story, it's a blueprint for your own financial ascension. This is Rich and Affluent, where fortunes are made and dreams become reality. Let's dive in. I had a highly smart coworker at a financial firm in New York City, and I greatly liked my brilliant employer. I went to my supervisor and announced my plan to launch an online book sales business. He led me on a stroll across Central Park. Pay close attention to what I have to say. Then in the end remarked, "That seems like a really good idea, but for someone who didn't already have a good job, it would be an even better idea." There are three types of careers you can pursue: employment, professional path, and calling. Additionally, if you can find a way to fulfill your calling, that's the big deal. You have hit the jackpot. When we first met 25 years ago, Jeff Bezos said to me, "Dave, I'd like you to invest in my company. How are you spending your time?" "In my garage, I'm going to open a bookstore." "All right, I will post it on the internet. Customers purchase online and I'll ship from my garage. But Dave, if you put money into me, I promise you that one day I will be the richest man alive. I will surpass $100 billion. Firstly, a $100 billion bill does not exist. There was no such thing statistically 25 years ago. Not every country had 100. There was no $100 billion national debt. And this guy, who is only 26 years old, is telling me that just because he has a garage and the internet, he will become the richest man alive. He was telling the truth. No, but neither I nor he was aware of it. He was already congratulating himself, proceeding at the appropriate pace, at the ideal moment, whilst I was laughing, scorning, and making jokes about him. I will make as much as I can as soon as possible. There's no way this is going to be a large business, I think to myself as I sit there.
Instead of pursuing what seems to be the hottest passion of the day, pursue something you are truly enthusiastic about. In light of that, I had to determine whether or not to give it a try, and that was quite a tough decision. I never imagined I'd regret attempting and not succeeding, and I had a sneaking suspicion that choosing not to attempt at all would haunt me forever. I'm glad I chose, after much thought, to pursue my passion and go down the less traveled path. I had been a garage inventor when I was little. Using tires loaded with cement, I created an automated gate closure system, an oven powered by the sun. Using an umbrella and baking pan alarms to trap my siblings didn't work out very well. She encouraged me to pursue my dream of being an inventor, which has always been my desire, a military expression that I particularly adore. Additionally, it states, "Smooth is fast and slow is smooth." And in every undertaking I've ever undertaken, I have witnessed that. It's the kind of stuff that actually makes development possible.
I believe my advice on struggle and success would be to be proud of your hard work and your decisions more than your gifts. You know, you get certain things in life and you want to take advantage of those. Thus, you never know what kind of gifts you might receive. You could be an exceptionally gifted mathematician. For you, it can be really simple. That kind of gift is that. However, honing that maths and moving it to the next level could be really difficult and demanding, requiring a lot of sweat. That's a decision. Since your gifts were bestowed upon you, you truly cannot take pride in them. You can express your gratitude to them, but you also have to take responsibility for your actions by choosing to work hard and take on difficult tasks. You should be pleased with the decisions you made. You have the freedom to select how your life unfolds. Our decisions, not our natural talents, are what make us who we are. All the people in this room are incredibly gifted. I am endowed with numerous gifts. Since your gifts were bestowed upon you, you can never truly take pride in them. It doesn't matter if you are tall, exceptionally gifted in maths, gorgeous or handsome, or possess any other quality. You can only be happy of the decisions you have made since they reflect who you are and what you are choosing to do. And among the most significant decisions that each of us must make. You understand as well as I do that you have the option to live a life of comfort and leisure, or one of adventure and service. Which of those accomplishments do you believe you'll be most proud of when you're 80? You'll be happier that you made the decision to live an adventurous and selfless life. There has never been a more favorable moment to live. I mean, the quantity of inspiration the world provides me with is just astounding. And I believe that the amount of innovation, change, and potential is absurd for a great number of individuals. Your life, the one you create on your own, starts now. What use will you make of your gifts? Which decisions are you going to make? Will you pursue your desires, or will you be your own mentor? Will you be innovative, or will you adhere to tradition? Which life will you choose? One of service and adventure, or one of ease? Will criticism cause you to wither, or will you stick to what you believe? When you're proven wrong, will you still bluff? Or are you going to apologize? Will you protect your heart from being rejected? Will you take it easy when you fall in love? Or are you going to be a little too daring? Will you give up when things get tough? Or are you going to be unyielding? A cynic, will you be? Maybe you'll work as a builder. Will you be astute? Will you be kind? Or will you do others harm? You really are onto something when you find a method to offer resources and services that enable others to use their creativity. If you have a career, you are aware of your great luck. Many people become employed in the end. You will never excel in your work if you don't love doing it. The most fascinating people throughout history, including Jules Verne, Mark Twain, Galileo, and Newton, would have preferred to be alive today. Just as each of you has a multitude of unique gifts as you sit in front of me, so too will we as a society have an abundance of gifts. How will you use these gifts? And will you take pride in your gifts or pride in your choices? As we wrap up this eye-opening journey on Rich and Affluent, remember this: Jeff Bezos, the second richest man on the planet, didn't just stumble upon success, he unlocked the secret that transformed his life. The revelation that catapulted him to unimaginable wealth is a game changer, and it's not about luck or chance. It's a profound understanding that altered his trajectory forever. Are you ready to discover the same insight that propelled Bezos to the summit of success? The key is within your reach, waiting to be unveiled. Stay tuned, stay hungry, because on this channel we're not just talking about wealth, we're creating the blueprint for the next generation of millionaires. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, and join us on the thrilling path to financial mastery. Your destiny of affluence awaits. Don't miss your ticket to the top.